Describe the feeling of taking off in a rocket. Wow. So I launched on the space shuttle both times. It was extraordinary. Nothing that I did in a simulator or that I witnessed, watching so many space shuttle launches or talking to people who had done it before. I don't think any of that really prepared me for what that energy was all about. That is 7 million pounds of exploding rocket stuff underneath you on a space shuttle. You are shaking like you never imagined your body could shake. You are getting pushed off the planet in a way that just is overwhelming. And to go from sitting on the launch pad, just comfortable, kind of napping a little bit before launch, to wondering if you ever were on a launch pad, and then 8.5 minutes later to be falling around the planet, just effortlessly falling around the planet. It was a wild ride. Here we go, right into this one. How do you use the loo in space? At first, very carefully. For, liquid waste, everybody the same. Big, long hose with this yellow funnel on the end of it, which I think is funny, the yellow funnel, which is kind of, the engineers have a sense of humor as well. And we use the vacuum of space. We use vacuum to help us with this too. So it helps guide the fluid. So you take the cap off the funnel, you turn a little switch on, you hear this fan, and this vacuum starts working in the hose. And it's fun at first. I mean, it's a little messy at first, but you figure it out. It's so cool, again, how you figure out. I mean, you can be floating in any direction and do this. It's really pretty cool. All that liquid waste, that's all going into a containment system, and we actually recycle all of the liquid waste, a majority of that, into clean drinking water. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as my friend Don Pettit, who's still on the space station right now on another mission, always likes to say, that yesterday's coffee becomes today's coffee. And then number 2 is a lot like camping. We have this can. I mean, it looks like just like a can with a lid on it. It does have a seat, but I don't think, like this little wooden seat for some reason, but I don't think anybody ever really uses this seat. You flip it open, and again, you've got to be properly aligned. You turn on a switch, and there's a fan and a vacuum that pulls the waste into the can. And then once that can is full, we seal it up and we put it into a cargo vehicle, and it eventually will separate from the station and burn up in the atmosphere. And it's kind of funny because I remember seeing that shooting star that was below us on the space station. And now whenever I see one from here on Earth, I'm like, oh, that could be like a burning up cargo vehicle with astronaut poo inside of it. Really beautiful, that I'm making my wish on.